music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Yesterday was the 72nd day of the Big Brother Naija show and the final. And of course, we have the winner, 100 million naira, 50 million naira cash prize, and 50 million prizes put together is a lot of money. And the winner for season 7 Level Up is the one and only Fina.
Yes,
Ude.
Big
a lot
Brother.
of people were quite surprised, while some people were like, it was very predictable.
Well, I'm talking about predictable. Big Brother USA 2022 female winner. Big Brother South Africa 2022 female winner. Big Brother Naija 2022 female winner.
And the
Women
second
are taking over. And you can't take it away from that lady called Fina, because from the trenches house to the real house.
The final two came from the trenches house.
She came with all the power. She was not the type you wanted to intimidate. She wasn't moved by your English, by your grammar, by your status. She was herself. She was real to the core. You really cannot take anything away from her. In fact, she practically put the level 2 housemates on her back all through, with task and moments, standing up and defending herself. So I think she's a deserving winner, even though Brian was also another fantastic contender. And but looking at the polls, Brian wasn't close. He was just a runner-up, compared to when you feel this person is actually giving her. Brian didn't really give her a run for the money, in my opinion.
Well, even if when you look at the polls, it's the same. She actually gained a lot of votes compared to Brian.
But then I don't understand. Lecon's name came up yesterday again, and people were comparing his poll win 60% and saying it's the greatest and it's the highest.
Well,
and all of that.
It starts.
I can understand.
I mean, it starts. Anything to bring up your fave.
All right.
That's what the house is about. And interestingly, I was at the
the live show,
the screening of the live show, and a lot of people were saying Fina. A lot of people also, some people also, went for Brian. Not many people gave chances to the other finalists. And I was wondering, is there a personality that people are looking forward to? Because some people would say a lot of Nigerians like you when you're loud, you're boisterous, you have a very extroverted personality. I think the only winner that was a bit quiet compared to others was Miracle. I think after Miracle,
the tables turned.
Yeah, the tables turned again.
I think what I understand about
from Ife, then people went for quiet Miracle, and then from Miracle went back to
What I understand about that show is, if I ever want to go for a Big Brother Nigeria show, my own strategy would be extremely independent, and very strong. You can't afford to make other people be your leaning point. You have to be able to stand on your own. When it's time for task, don't start looking for ways to hide under people's shadows. Come out and do what you have to do. Be confident. Take the bold step. I think
Hermes was like that.
Hermes was like that, and he
thought Hermes was going to win.
Well, he was getting there. I think sorry. Hermes didn't play the politics well. When he was asked to save a particular housemate, he went to save Adekunle. I think that was where he got it wrong. He miscalculated. If he had done a bit better with maybe edging out to Brian, maybe, just maybe, he would have still been in that house.
I predicted this.
You did say so.
I said this will come to haunt him in the future.
Yeah, you said so. And that was where Hermes got it wrong. If you are looking at independence, Hermes would have been there with the top 5 finalists, because he had that character. He's not somebody who was leaning on anybody to get views or whatever, and people liked him for that. Extremely independent. That was how Lecon was as well. Lecon was extremely independent at the time. Like, come on, this guy, he's talented, he's everything. He knows how to hold conversations. He gathers the group together. He's so intelligent. Nigerians actually love intelligence as well. So you can tell that Fina also brought a bit of that courage to the table, and that was what people saw and felt, come on, this babe, you're the girl.
All right, let's ask Mombasa and M's advice what they think about the season in general, and also what you think about the winner, Fina.
Okay, for me, I think.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah. M's advice. I knock you now. So this was.
You need to raise your microphone.
I would say actually this is one of the Big Brother edition that I didn't foresee the winner. Okay. Yeah, just like you said, after Miracle, the others they were loud, and they were. We actually knew the winner before the final day. But this one immediately, Hermes,
Groovy,
and Checks left the house, I told myself I don't know who the winner was going to be. So, but I think it was good outing because it's not always good for you to predict and preempt who the winner is going to eventually be. Yeah. It was a good show. I was there yesterday, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Well, I think it was something different. Yeah, we all started talking about it even in the studio that Fina. I remember last week when you were saying, who do you think would win? And everybody
we all voted for Fina.
Fina. We are saying it wasn't predictable. It gets to a point where you begin to see someone that would actually take the day. She worked for it. Let's tell ourselves the truth. She would have been distracted, but she came to a realization that it is 100 million, not you. So every strategy she had actually been putting into the house and all that was actually,
and kudos was given to Brian because when Brian entered the house, I never knew he was going to go this far. Honestly speaking, I never knew he was going to go this far to the extent of giving whether not sister Biana.
That's why I feel Nigerians recognize talent as well. So I don't like this narrative that Nigerians actually tilt themselves towards a particular personality, the vibe, character. No, Nigerians are very, very creative people too. When they see someone who's creative, when they see talent, they know it.
Some people also said that the rags to riches story always works.
It always works,
but when you tell people I'm from the street, like people would rally around you. Even
I think it will continue to work.
With empty skull, nobody will rally around you.
Exactly.
Your trenches and empty brain. Then you go back to your trenches.
Yes, so
maybe even
so if you are rich and then you have a full score.
If what?
You are rich and you have a full score.
You get sense.
If you're rich and have a full score, you could also stand a chance.
Okay, I think
just that people will feel you don't need this money better than this person.
So you look at whether you are doing well or not, people just want to know that
you are.
You look at 2 editions ago, Kid Wire. He's from a wealthy family, and he came there. He was able to give content to people. So it's not about
saying he didn't win.
He didn't win, but he gave
account are you talking about? We'll be back. Yesterday, there was also a little clip that came out of a little reunion between Groovy and Fina. They were saying, showing a little bit some PDA. And the people were now saying, Fina, better leave this guy. I hope it won't be like an Emmanuel part 2 or a Messi Ike part 2.
Groovy is smart. He knows that at this point in time, Fina is going to get a lot of attention. And him being in the background also, it will reflect on him. It will also get to him. Of course, Fina is the kind of lady. Fina is the kind of lady that would tell an endorsement, organization that I want Groovy on that endorsement as well. Yeah, let's make this a couple.
But I also believe that
she's not a selfish person.
We've seen some of them that just come out of the house, disconnect totally. Nobody hear anything about what of them.
I think my problem is how long Groovy will be comfortable playing second fiddle, because it's easy for you to say this. At some point in time, being the guy would want to start feeling frustrated.
He doesn't have a choice.
Start feeling frustrated and feeling like when they start calling
Ike was a dominant male. You just didn't see it.
Alpha male.
He was an alpha male.
So what?
Messi was an alpha female too.
Groovy?
So two of them we're never going to be successful because Messi also doesn't like you trying to dictate for her.
But
she was not that kind of a
person. You forget that Groovy will not be in isolation.
He won't be, but for now he should manage it.
There will be some people whispering into his ears.
That's
not just as empty advice. So person when no get job, the advice person when you get job, say your salary too small. Now that's what happened to
this is where you have to give it to Gedoni and Kafi and what's it called? MC Advice.
Teddy and Bamba.
This is where I have to give it to them because after they continue the relationship and they lead to where it is today.
Well, I can't really say that.
See, you can't say what? What
they were not top finalists. So
New and V.
Please don't watch. After Neo come outside. Let me
Neo went to wash pants. That was what ruined him. He went to wash pants now.
Did that not lead him to the final? Was it not that?
He went to wash a woman's pants. Let me drop this quickly. Somebody actually tweeted, winner Fina, musician Brian, most annoying housemate Amaka, vibes queen Bbnaija, disqualified beauty, funny man Fam Savvy, man of the show Groovy, best rider Cheesy, most wanted Daniela.
How is man of the show Groovy?
Well, he was four ladies.
How? So Shex is not in any category.
Shex.
You see why everybody cannot be marking peppers? It's not everybody that you can allow.
So who are you going to give man of the show then?
Man of the show for me is Hermes. For me,
Hermes.
For me, I don't know for you, not for me.
When you even say man of the show, it's in a good way or in a bad way. I would say the man, whether it was a villain or not, has to be Shex. He was the most talked about male housemate.
Sure, it's not attached copy.
Let's just say that. Let's just be honest. It was the most.
And that's why it's trending now for wrong reason.
Everything, even on the final
for the wrong reason now.
He was.
The ex that dated him, Abi.
No. Even the one that the fact that he had bodyguards around him is what is leading to this latest trend. So he went for the live show and he had policemen.
But for me, I think they should all understand that Bbnaija is just a platform for them to rise.
Yeah.
So maintaining that status is what is.
And sorry, just before then, when Man United were being mauled yesterday, Ebuka tweeted this one when Man United they maul my club. So let's have announced wrong winner today.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.